Hi, everyone, and this is Rose Odette, the founder of Wake Technologies, Bullish on Business, and several business books, including Lead Like a Lioness. And today I want to talk to you about belief. Why great leaders create belief before they create results. Leadership is not about managing tasks, monitoring performance, or checking boxes on a project plan. Hey, I love project plans, and performance needs to be measured because what gets measured gets done. And managing tasks is something that we all have to master, and I am truly working on that every day. But those activities may be necessary, and they are, but what they are not is what separates ordinary leaders from extraordinary ones. And what is that? Great leaders create belief, and it starts inside themselves. When people join your organization, your family, your team, your movement, or your mission, they bring more than their skills and experience. They also bring their doubts, fears, insecurities, disappointments, and limitations. Some have been told they are not good enough. And today I was at the store and I saw a guy had a shirt that said, "You're good enough." And I just thought, wow, it's everywhere. Others have experienced failure and uncertainty. Many are capable of far more than they realize. And the role of you as the leader is to help people see possibilities they cannot see in it for themselves. Every great transformation begins with belief. Before a team wins a championship, they must first believe they can win. Before an entrepreneur builds a successful company, they must believe their vision is possible. Before a person changes their life, they must believe change can happen. Before a company achieves remarkable growth, its leader must communicate a future worth pursuing. Results do not create belief nearly as often as belief creates results. Think about the greatest leaders in history. They inspired people to pursue a future that did not yet exist. They painted a picture of what could be rather than accepting what was. And think about Steve Jobs. He said he wanted to ding the universe. He wasn't sugarcoating, though. He was really harsh on his employees, but there were those that followed him and would follow him to the moon because he had that vision and belief. You know, their followers were willing to endure hardship, overcome obstacles, and remain committed because someone helped them believe that the effort would be worthwhile. You know, belief is contagious. When leaders genuinely believe in the mission, people notice. When leaders speak with conviction, confidence, and clarity, others begin to see the possibilities instead of the limitations. Teams start taking bigger risks, innovation increases, and their juices start to flow. Resilience grows and momentum builds. And that's where you get that whole flywheel effect. Leadership is belief made visible. As leaders, and you guys are, we must be careful about the expectation we place on others. People often rise or fall to the level of expectations that surround them. When leaders expect excellence, growth, accountability, and possibility, people frequently discover strengths they never knew they possessed, and they step up. The challenge for many leaders is that they focus on problems instead of possibilities. They spend their energy explaining why something cannot be done, rather than inspiring people to discover how it can be done. Great leaders acknowledge reality. I remember GE and the well-known CEO of GE, was very, very well known for what's the reality here? What's the reality principle? They refuse to be imprisoned by the reality principle, but they do acknowledge it. They create confidence and they communicate vision. They model courage, they inspire action, and they help others believe. So, what kind of leader are you? Today, let's take a moment and reflect on the people around you. Is there someone who needs encouragement? Someone who has lost confidence? Someone who is capable of more than they currently believe? Share your vision. Celebrate progress. Recognize their effort. Encourage possibility. Model confidence through your actions. The people you lead may not remember every meeting, every presentation, or every decision, but they will remember how you made them feel about themselves and what was possible. People rarely rise above expectations placed upon them. Set expectations that inspire greatness. Lead with belief. Lead with courage. Lead with purpose. Because the greatest leaders do not simply create results. They create people who believe they can achieve them. I just really believe in you, and I will talk to you tomorrow.